it's now been about 18 months since I've had my Golf R. This is my second Golf. I had a Mark 6 GTI that I loved and had the best memories in, so this car had big shoes to fill. It's been great so far, but thought I'd share with you all my ownership experience over the past 18 months. I picked this car up with only about 26,000 kilometers on the clock. I remember seeing the car at the dealer and being so impressed with the condition, though I wasn't as keen on the color, just because I've had two black cars before this and I really wanted a blue one. The dealer did have a blue one coming in though, which I waited for, but the condition of the car turned out to be not as good, and so I passed. However, I kept going back to this, even though it was a bit more expensive compared to the rest of the Golf Rs in the market. It was something about how new everything felt inside, and even the steering was still fairly matte, which is a huge factor to me. In the end though, I had a great experience with the dealer and the car checked out. During the pre-purchase inspection, we found minor error codes with matching mileage, proof of service history at the right mileage and date, and the dealer even provided the car's auction report where the mileage was all consistent, so I pulled the trigger. I drove the car stock for a bit, but always knew that I wanted a tune and an exhaust. Check out my other videos to find out more about those. I liked that being a Japanese spec car, it had 18-inch rims compared to the 19-inch that comes with local cars, so I went with 18s when I bought the car some Leggera HLTs. If you are shopping for one at the moment and deciding between a Japanese pre-reg and a used local car, the main differences are, in the Japanese spec, there is no panoramic roof. You get 18-inch rims versus the 19-inch rims that comes in the local spec. And it also has autonomous emergency braking and lane assist. You can also check out the auction reports for extra peace of mind before purchasing. UK spec cars vary in options, so I would personally skip those and go for either a Jap spec or a local car. I would have loved the panoramic roof, but the extra safety features of the Japanese spec was something that I really wanted. I only turned the lane assist on for long distance driving because it can get quite annoying otherwise, especially whenever you want to change lanes. The autonomous emergency braking though has beeped at me a couple of times when I braked a bit late, so it's extra peace of mind having it. So what about problems or issues during my ownership? To be honest, I only had a couple of minor problems. The first being my front left headlight had some weird beam pattern that turned out to be the bulb not sitting properly, so that was an easy fix, though it was apparently quite hard to access. The most common problem for the Mark 7, the water pump, gave way at about 30,000 kilometers. The symptoms was a low coolant warning, and when I brought it straight to the mechanic, they could see watermarks on the water pump. So this cost about 2,000 ringgit for an original part replacement. There are also of course OEM options for a slightly cheaper price. My battery then failed at about 32,000 kilometers. It happened quite suddenly and I had to scramble for options to replace the battery as it needed an EFB battery for the auto start stop. I decided to go with an original battery to be safe at the service center, as the price turned out to be quite reasonable due to a 20% discount. It came up to about 1,000 ringgit with installation and coding, and even had a 1-year warranty. Other than that, the car has been great and really reliable with just the regular service intervals and wear and tear stuff like my front brake pads. So what's it like to live with then? The exhaust can be a little loud and drony. I have a Miltec, but it's drony even on stock, so that's probably the most annoying thing about the car sometimes, but totally worth it whenever you open the valves. To be honest, it's not that bad and you very quickly get used to it. I drove it to Cameron Highlands recently and it was really great. It was fun uphill and comfortable on the highway. So in conclusion, my thoughts haven't changed after 18 months of owning this. It's still one of the best cars you can drive daily and have lots of fun in without compromising too much, especially at the prices that they are at now. So thanks for watching, and do like, share, comment and subscribe for lots more coming up.